Nick with Duramax Tuner here. We got an awesome featured truck for you guys today. With the military coming off the Humvee, we're seeing a lot of these things show up in the aftermarket. And one of our dealers, Blair Outlan, was kind enough to give us an LBZ converted military Humvee. This thing is a hoot. Soft top, 4-wheel drive, big tires on it. Looks just like the Colonel's rig, you know? It's just a nasty, taking up the whole frickin' road, making a shit ton of noise, slinging dirt everywhere, burning the tires off of it, 600 horsepower fun truck. Powering the truck is a stock injector, stock pump LBZ. But we got one of our Stealth 67 G2s on it. Easily a 600 horsepower truck at the tire, and it feels every bit of it. These things kind of look big and heavy, but they're not. They slide around, they're squirrely. They don't weigh very much, especially with the soft top and the military version, you know, just stripped down, not a whole lot of bells and whistles on it. Confidence off-road, this vehicle has it. It's so wide. In 4-wheel drive, even with that 600 horsepower drifting around, at no point did I feel like out of control or like I was going to tip or that the truck was not going where I wanted it to go. It was fun. We're slinging dirt everywhere. The truck is hauling ass. We're taking it over jumps. We're hitting whatever off-camber stuff without any care in the world. I mean, as far as a high-speed, having fun, tossing dirt everywhere truck, this is the one. Behind it, built Allison transmission, transfer case out of the LBZ, stock Humvee driveline in it, but it's 12K upgraded stuff, so it puts the power down well. The geared hub in the Humvee, if you haven't been around those before, that's a 192 gear ratio. In the axles, we have 256 gear ratios, so effective gear ratio of 4.91 to 1. With 37-inch tires, it works out really well. It feels over-geared. It feels really responsive. RPM at cruise is up pretty high, even in 6th gear. When you want the power, that thing is right there. It's not just a hoot off-road. We took it to the drag strip a week later to see what it had. Holy shit. Not something I would really want to run 105 miles an hour, but Mike Gutshell, one of the technicians here, decided, hey, that's his prerogative, you know? Boosts it up, runs the first pass at 1380. A little light on the launch. Next pass comes in about 10 pounds of boost, runs at 1290 to 105 miles an hour. By this time, he's got our attention. Last pass, Mike comes into it with a little more boost on the line. Green light drops, gets after it, truck hooks up and runs at 1280 at 106 miles an hour. This thing looks cool on the outside, but it's not just the outside look. You know, the military versions of these trucks are not exactly pleasant to drive, so there's been some interior upgrades to add a little bit of comfort here. We've got some newer upgraded seats, audio system, radio, dashboard's got some added instrumentation to it. We also got the Edge Insight CTS2 and a DSP5 switch on the dash. We got heat, no AC, but it's just enough to make it comfortable while going out there and kicking ass. So clearly an impractical truck, right? I mean, it's 12 feet wide, everybody stares at you, your wife's never getting in the passenger seat. But we made it work. We made it drivable, and we made it fun and reliable. We put a lot of miles in this truck when it was here. It always started, it always ran well, it always shifted well, the smoke output was low. It's fun as hell to drift around and drive on the street and have a good time with. Sure, you're not going to take it out every day, but when you do, you want it to start, you want it to run right, you want it to be there. And that's what Duramax Tuner's about. Showing up, kicking ass. I'm Nick. This has been a Duramax Tuner production.